put a lacquer on that pin didn't hurt.
Not the usual Tom Kasee cover that we're used to, but nonetheless it went. So we've got 4 spares so far, 2 apiece through 2 frames. I would say any minute now we're going to get a strike.
There we go. I hope. Again, once again, we're our tandem today is normally the 3 Musketeers -1 today is Tom Brenneman again on special assignment. We actually think he's goofing off somewhere, but he'll be back next week to join us. And there you see it. Tom Kasee splatters the left lane, 10 in the pit.
Yeah, Tom, that little beach bum, I'm sure. Of course, he'll come back saying that he's, you know, worked so hard and the weather was terrible. But the Bengals, we'll see.
Yeah, well.
We'll know.
Brian Himmler, right lane. Look out. This is one of the ones you want to see. Again, not the real hard break that we're normally used to seeing. That 5-pin that fell to the right normally goes flying off to the left to rip the 7 out. That's a Wally. And Brian Himmler, that should loosen him up a little bit for the left lane. Both players strike in the 3rd frame. 2-pin advantage to the kid.
Just speaking of Tom Brenneman, Brian Himmler goes to his alma mater, Anderson High School. He's in the 10th grade there. Tom will be happy to hear about that.
Again, the wall shot again, a slap.
Got a car to give away to somebody who's not even old enough to drive.
You know what? I hope we have that situation.
I do too.
That would be great.
I'm sure he has a 16th birthday coming up soon. It seems like he's been 15 forever, so.
Great shot, Steve Miner. Not intimidated by the big, powerful ball of Brian Himmler. Let's look at Steve's release. Quite a bit different. Lower back swing, stays low at the line, comes through the ball, off the bottom of the ball, really. Nice forward roll, 1-3 pocket. Boom, out of there. 7-pin, catch you later.
Likewise, Steve Miner also has a 300 game. We have all 300 bowlers today.
Another good shot. Another good shot.
Super.
A little wide. Now, we talk about the nice strong roll. That particular one wasn't flush in the pocket, but the 5-pin really did its job, Jen, and hacksawed that 7 right out of there. Now, it almost looked like a slow-motion replay of what Brian Himmler's 7-pin going out looks like, but hey, it's an X, right?
Exactly. For the double. Of course, Brian has the first 3 in a row.
Wow.
Make that 4.
Wow. Intensity does pay off. Whether it's internal, external, or in Brian Himmler's case, both, the intensity pays off. What you're seeing, too, there's a lot of extra movement. A high back swing, just an absolutely incredibly powerful release. But again, it all happens during a split second as the thumb comes out of the ball and then the fingers rotate through and around the ball.
I think you can parallel this game a lot to Pete Weber. What do you think?
Exactly. If there's anybody on the Pro Tour that you can look at and say you duplicated, that's it. Now, I'll tell you what, we'll be right back, and I don't think anybody should go away. See it.
Unbelievable.
Plus 32 and climbing. 2 frames to go. 3 for Mr. Scudder, and he's got to have X's. He's got to have all X's to even be in this match.
And of course, Don, as we said before, he's an investigator. He's single, and his average presently is 219. And I can tell you, you can't meet a nicer guy. I wouldn't want to bowl him for any amount of money, but off the lane, he's a super nice guy.
You know, that's like saying my girlfriend, she's got a really nice personality. Now, come on, that's...
Dead giveaway or something like that.
Don Scudder's got a lot of talents. One of them happens to be bowling, and we're watching him.
Yes.
We're watching him display those talents today. He's going to put it on Brian. He's going to make him work. Let's look at it on the replay. Don Scudder's not going to turn over a shovel full of dirt and say, I'm out of here yet. There you go. 1-3. Flush it out of here. 10 in the pit. Every pin doing its job. Brian Himmler has an opportunity to put this match away with a couple of strikes.
Don Scudder still with a 247 potential.
Whoa. Whoa. He's been maxed out all day, guys, but I'll tell you what. Watch this. He physically comes off his feet to throw this one. Look at it. Just comes right up off the ball. Just maximum turn revolution. Yeah, it's going to hold. Sure, Bri. No problem. You're out of here, 4-pin. And this one belongs to Brian Himmler. And boy, did he earn it. If he shoots 279 this game, let's see. What do we got?
Darn near close to 8, 790, don't we?
790 something.
Tim McGill, our statistician, once again, he's going to help me out with this one.
No, didn't get the light shaker that time. I tell you what, until today, a teammate of mine from Thursday night, the Wright brothers team on Thursday, I think we're like 62-5. We're doing all right.
Wow.
Yeah, we're doing okay. But John Kibbe was the youngest player to ever appear on King of Bowling prior to Brian Himmler today, and he was 16 years old. Look.
Oops. Uh-oh.
246. I tell you what, if Don Scudder can strike out in the 10th frame, he will win by 1 pin. Look at
You
Brian.
can be sure Don's going to be close. He jumped up out of his seat when Brian missed that spare.
Brian, I tell you what, nobody could be more disappointed by missing a single pin spare, and nobody could take advantage of it like this guy. Like we said, Jen, you never, ever count Don Scudder out.
Never.
The situation is this. A strike and 9, he ties. A double, he wins by 1 stick.
Don Scudder just thrives on this sort of situation.
Look at him. You bet he thrives on it. If you could hear the wheels cranking.
It's close.
Yep.
Oh.
Weak 10. Got the ball in just a hair. Let's see if we can pick it up on a replay here. He really gave him a shot. Gets the ball in just a little bit of his target, not the good clean roll that he's thrown the other time. 6-pin is going to go to the right here. That's the 6-pin going to the channel. He tried to come out, but just didn't have enough on it. Brian Himmler goes to win anyway, but I'll tell you what, thank Don for some real thrills here towards the end. We'll be right back. We're going to give away some money to our champion, 246, Brian Himmler. Don Scudder, runner-up, 236.